got research coming out from the on-demand platform, talent on-demand platform, Outsized, suggesting that regional companies are increasingly looking at an outsourced workforce. Very pleased to be joined by the co-founder and the Chief Revenue Officer of Outsized, Anurag Bhalla, this morning. Anurag, good morning. Thanks for speaking to us.
Thanks for having me on.
Tell us, Anurag, about this report. What were you looking to find and who did you speak to?
Absolutely. So Outsized, just a bit of background, is a professional marketplace bringing together large organizations across Asia and Africa with top independent contractors, consultants and freelancers. We've been in the market for a number of years now, essentially building the infrastructure on both the demand for what we call agile talent, essentially individuals that work on a project basis as opposed to being permanent employees, and the supply of that talent. So essentially skills supply and skills demand and matching that across new and growth markets. What we've been seeing across both sides of the marketplace is significant growth. So large organizations increasingly seeking agility and flexibility of executing their various strategies and projects. The reason for that is because one, they need to keep their talent and skills capabilities very agile to meet market demand. Two, it gives them flexibility and variability of their cost base. They can quickly flex up and down. And it allows them to move very, very quickly. So building that agility of execution.
Right.
On the talent side, sorry, Karen.
No, please.
On the talent side, what we're seeing is individuals looking to really take more control over their own careers, looking to do more project-based work so they get more variety, more breadth of experience, as opposed to sitting in the same role for 10, 15 years. So we're seeing changes on both sides that are really driving this new economy.
Right. And these findings come from your Talent on Demand 2022 report, don't they?
Exactly right. So we recently released a report looking at talent on demand as a sector across Asia and Africa, including UAE and Middle East. And really what we found was that the big focus areas for the majority of organizations are filling skills gaps and those and also building skills capabilities in organizations in an agile way. And the lack of that is currently impacting their ability to execute and progress. And what we're seeing is a focus on a number of specific skills. So we're seeing a trend in terms of what sort of demand organizations are actually looking for. And they sort of cover sort of 3 or 4 key areas. A lot of it connects to digital transformation. So this new digital economy, Industry 4.0, most organizations are going through a huge digital transformation of both the way that they sell their products, sell their services, engage with their customers, but also how they operate internally. So a huge amount of investment in terms of new technology, AI, automation, such as RPA, blockchain, new innovations in areas such as payments, a lot of focus on data, and there's, a lot of focus on data as being the new oil. So data is really something that all organizations are focusing on. How do we accumulate data? How do we use data? And then really another big skill that's increasingly important in the region is project and program management. So organizations are coming up with all these great initiatives, but the skill set to actually execute those projects is really missing.
Anurag, this report that you've put together, are you taking data from your platform, from your clients and people who approach you?
Exactly right. So we work with the majority of large enterprises across financial services, consulting, across multiple regions. And we engage with thousands of independent consultants and contractors across the region as well. And through that work over the last 5 years, we've accumulated thousands of data points and inputs on both the supply and demand side, allowing us to actually get real insights in terms of what's actually happening. A lot of research out there is theoretical. It's about, hey, these things could happen, these things may happen. The great thing about the data we get access to is what are actually organizations spending their money on? What are the skills that they are looking to bring in actively right now? And what are the actual skills out there? And what are the costs of those skills? What's the availability of those skills? Where are those skills located? So it's real live data as opposed to sort of theoretical analysis.
But is it data, though, from companies that are more likely to be doing these conversions, to be digitally savvy? I mean, is this effectively a pool of the converted, if they're already working with you, they've already sort of built into the model and are forward thinking in this way?
Yeah, so actually, if you look at the stats, even from other research sources, so top consulting firms have done a lot of research in this space as well, and around 60% of organizations are actually focused on this filling these new skills gaps, right? And the majority of organizations have been reported as stating that the access to talent on demand, so agile skills, is critical to them being able to actually grow and execute their key initiatives. So although obviously we focus on a segment of the overall market, we believe it's representative of the region as a whole, and the majority of sectors actually looking at this space. If you look at where global trends have gone, if you look at large organizations in, say, UK, US, Europe, 30 to 40% of their professional workforce are contract, are freelance, are independents. And that's their professional workforce, not their sort of low-skilled, low-value skills. That's their high-value, high-value, high-skilled segments. And if you look at growth markets, Asia, Africa, majority of organizations are still below 5%. And there's going to be huge growth across the region driven by that.
20 seconds left with you. Can you actually find the talent that you need here for those skills?
Yeah, so there is a talent deficit. We would say that. So a number of things need to happen. One, there needs to be skills training, and people need to adapt these new skills and learn these new skills. And there's a lot of government initiatives to do that. And also what we're doing is bringing in skills from the region and globally into the region to actually help fill immediate gaps.